Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Guido Goes Off. As you can see, I'm not really dressed like I normally am for these shows because I just got out of bed. I just read the news that dropped like literally within the hour. As we know, we've had the Survivor Card Series show, the Survivor Series show card. A little excited. I'm sorry. Taking shape over the course of the past 2 days with Raw and SmackDown. The two big title changes which affected Survivor Series matches, specifically champion versus champion matches. As we know, Rollins and Ambrose were defeated by Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw Tag Team Championships. So now Sheamus and Cesaro will go on to Survivor Series to face the Usos, who lost. They did lose to Benjamin and Gable, but it was by countout. So they're still, of course, the Silverman Tag Team Champions. Now, don't feel bad for Rollins and Ambrose. You've got Roman Reigns coming back this week, and it looks like they're shaping up for a feud, for a Survivor Series, at least a Survivor Series match between The Shield and the New Day, which honestly, I think that would be. I'm just making sure this was recording. I tried this earlier and it didn't work. Which I think would be great because you probably right now you've got Roman wanting to come back and show. You've got Rollins wanting to kind of avenge the loss, and you've probably got Dean Ambrose thinking of the interesting places he would like to stick Super Ultra, Francesca 2, Third Strike, the new challengers, or whatever that trombone's called nowadays. So that's going on. It hasn't, of course, hasn't been announced yet. But as I was saying, there's a big announcement today, and it involves the men's Survivor Series elimination match. As you know, Team Raw was set. You got Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Jason Jordan. That will comprise Team Raw. Team SmackDown, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Bobby Roode. Rusev lost last night in his bid to join Team SmackDown. Well, today, via WWE.com, via the app, it was just announced by Shane McMahon. Shane has announced the 5th member of the Team SmackDown for the men's Survivor Series elimination match, and it is none other than John Cena. There had been a lot of speculation that John Cena was going to be the special guest referee in the Universal Champion versus WWE Champion match, which, as we now know, has been changed. Thank God. With AJ Styles winning, it will now be AJ Styles as WWE Champion taking on Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion. Well, it was speculated that John Cena was going to be like the special guest referee. They were talking about like us having a special guest referee for it, but it's not going to be Cena because he has been added to the Survivor Series match itself, representing Team SmackDown. Now, as we know, Cena's a free agent. He can pretty much do what he wants. Why? Because he's John Cena. But this helps to add. As much as a lot of us hate seeing John Cena, it does help add to a what's shaping up to be a very, very exciting card. And it's becoming a very exciting card. Please don't screw it up! But there's still some spots left. Is the Shield versus New Day going to happen? It has been announced, but it would make sense because it seems like they're going along with this. And of course, Raw still needs one member for their women's Survivor Series elimination match. As you know, Team SmackDown for that has been set. It is Becky Lynch as captain. Of course, she's got Charlotte. She's got Tamina Snuka. She's got Naomi. And she's got Carmella. I guess now Carmella is on board after Becky put down her dog, James Ellsworth. Which, okay, let's. We all liked watching it. You like to watch. But, okay, so like I said, Team SmackDown is set in that aspect, but Raw is still short one member. Now, don't get me wrong. Raw's team, not horrible. You've got Alicia Fox captaining. You've got the quitter, Nia Jax, in there. And, of course, this past week on Raw, Alicia Fox announced that Asuka and Sasha Banks would be joining the team. But it's still 4 members. You're short 1. Now, as we all know, Alexa Bliss can't be a part of the team because, as we know, a lot of the champion versus champion matches, she's facing Natalya, the SmackDown Women's Champion. So, don't get me wrong, you do have options. You've got Bayley, who's not really doing anything right now. Bayley could be a member. Of course, you can't have Emma because, she was released for some reason. Oh, yeah, because she thought Vince's idea was bad. Yeah, it was recently released that Emelina was Vince's idea. Why, Vince? Come on. Anyway, but, so you got Bayley. Bayley's an option. Dana Brooke's still there, although she's probably running from everything right now, if the memes are to be believed. And, there's some people. Oh, yeah, Mickie James. Mickie James could be an option. And, of course, there's some things floating. There's people, floating around in the peripheral page, that could be maybe be used to fill that spot page, and people not doing anything. They're looking forward to making a comeback page, and of course could be a very valid option, especially when you're good friends with the captain of the team page, and. But don't get me wrong. Bayley and Dana and Mickie, all very valid options on page. And so, unless you want to keep that a secret, keeping it a secret, keeping it under wraps, keep that wild card up your sleeve. Alicia Fox is the captain of your team, so You can expect a little bit of crazy. I like Alicia. I don't care. But so we've got all these shakeups, and then today's huge news. Huge news. And here I thought the most exciting thing that I would be talking about would be Joey Ryan winning a tag team championship with his penis. It was a thing. Look it up. So, what do you guys think? The Survivor Series card shaping up. What do you think of the Survivor Series card as it stands right now? As we know, there's still some blank spots to fill. Some changes that can be made. What do you think of John Cena joining Team SmackDown? Huge! It's huge news. Strowman's going to eat him, You hope. That'd be cool. Anyway, so what do you guys think of the Survivor Series card? What do you think of John Cena's addition? Who do you think will be the 5th member of the women's team Raw? Will we see Shield versus New Day? We'd all rather see New Day versus Elite, but hey, Jericho doing his thing. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. As always, you can talk to me via my social media. Speaking of my social media, I do have a poll up on Twitter. I'm doing a fan request show. I have 3 options. Do you want to see me talk about the top 10 most interesting things I have here in the Nerd Cave? There's a lot of interesting stuff in the Nerd Cave. You know, I can pick 10 things and talk about them. Do you want me to do a Q&A session? A lot of people seem to have a lot of fun with those, and I like doing them. So if you want to vote for that, go ahead. And also, do you want me to see me play a wrestling video game? Badly. Because it will be badly. I'm not going to lie. Okay? I'm not very good at these video games. I'm not very good at wrestling games. I'm sorry. So which one do you want to see? Go to my Twitter. Of course, you know, I'm going to drop it again. We're just going to drop it again. So go on there. It's on there. Please vote. And, as always, like these videos. Share them with everyone you know. You know? Check your Christmas card list and start sharing it with them. Merry Christmas. Watch this. Yeah, hey, it's coming. I'm just saying. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I just got 2 new subscribers this week. Thank you, folks, very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who shares these videos and retweets when I put them out on Twitter. I thank you very much for that. I still believe the best advertising is word of mouth, because if you please people, people will talk about it, and they will share it, and then you get bigger and bigger and bigger. And without you guys, it's just me. Without you guys, it's just me. I can't grow this on my own. I thank you folks for helping me out. So, I am planning on doing at least 1 more video today. Probably 2. But until next time, which will be very soon, I'm Guido, and I think we're done here.